he is worried that like their connection will fizzle out. And in my opinion, I feel like he said that because it has already started to fizzle. I feel like once he saw Raven, their connection started to fizzle because
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. Hey girl, hey. So today we are going to be reviewing Love is Blind Season 3, Episode 5. Let's get into it. Just kidding. Before we get into the video, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. I need you to give it a thumbs up first and foremost because that just helps the content travel through the algorithm. But then I need you to subscribe to the channel, okay? Because I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers on this channel so we can get the community tab feature. So I need your help. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And now we can get into it. Okay, so this episode opens up with Cole and Zenib. I think that's the correct pronunciation of her name. They are talking and he asks her if she is having any second thoughts after seeing all of the guys. Now, in my opinion, I feel like he only asked her that because he was. Like, he wanted to gauge, like, where she was, or he wanted to use that as, like, a catalyst to talk about what his attraction to Colleen was. That's just in my opinion. I feel like that's why he asked her that. But she says no with no hesitation. And then she asks him, and he hesitated. And then they laughed. And I was just like, what's funny? What's funny? Because I'm not playing with you. Like, answer the question. Like, what's going on? So I feel like his hesitation meant something, but they tried to like laugh it off. And as we see later on throughout the rest of the episodes, his hesitation really for real meant something. So we also get Alexa and Brennan having a chat, right? Well, let me not say having a chat. Girl, this is not Love Island. Sorry. We also get Alexa and Brennan talking. And I was like, throughout these episodes, I was like, okay, I'm starting to see a little something more with Alexa and Brennan. And I feel like, you know, I'm starting to see that they could last in the long run a little bit. I feel like a lot of these couples are just very, very shaky, you know? But I feel like I'm starting to see a little bit more with Alexa and Brennan. We also get, in this episode, Bartise and Nancy talking about Raven. Now, for me, I feel like Bartise and Nancy talk about Raven way too much. And I get it. They're in this experiment, and so she was one of his like biggest connections, but it's just like, my God, can we cease the talking about Raven? So we get, now it cuts to the pool party, right? It's pool party time. Well, I don't know if it was a party, but they were all at the pool. Now, my thing is, Bartise was so inappropriate. I feel like it's no reason why you should be an engaged man and in the pool telling somebody how attractive they are, and he was going on and on and on. And I feel like, in my opinion, if Raven would have been like, yeah, I feel the same way, he would have for sure tried to pursue her more. To me, he is just so caught up in how Raven looks that like he can't remember that like y'all did not connect emotionally for a reason. You're so caught up in her physicality, like chill out. And I was kind of surprised too that Raven was so like no, like she cut it off for real. Like she was letting him know like it's really not like we would probably look good together, but that's really it. And I feel like, I'm telling you, if she would have been like, oh yeah, I feel the same way, we would be so this, we would be so that, you're so attractive too. If she would have been giving him compliments back, he would have definitely tried to like, you know what I'm saying, like pursue something. But she was not giving him any compliments back. And I just was like, you look dumb. Like, you look dumb. You over here and you look dumb, and you making your fiance look dumb. Like, hello, you over here stroking this girl's ego. It's no reason for anybody to tell somebody that they are attractive that many times. Like, for real. Like, slow down, Mr. Thirsty. Cole tells Alexa basically that he is not attracted to Zenab. And I'm just so confused because Zenab is an attractive girl. So I don't understand. But he says that like she is not his type that he would normally go for. And I just felt like it's always when these men go around telling everybody else that like basically they aren't attracted to like their fiance or partner. And I just feel like you should probably have that conversation in-house first. I don't know. It's just because then if somebody got to hear from everybody else like, oh yeah, he told me that he wasn't attracted to you. Oh, he told me he wasn't attracted to you. Imagine how that makes the person feel. So then the next thing that we get that was strange is Cole and Colleen talking, right? And I feel like, in my opinion, he was fishing for complaints, asking her certain questions to fish for complaints to see like if she had any issues so that way he could find some sort of end. That is, in my opinion, that's what I feel like he was doing. And I feel like she kind of sort of gave him a little bit of an end by saying like, yeah, you're definitely somebody I would go for if we were in the real world and if we were in a bar and blah blah blah. I feel like, why? I don't understand why those things need to be said once you've made your choice. Once you have chosen to be engaged to the person that you're engaged to, what would have happened, I don't think it should even be a conversation. Like, why do these people feel like they need to discuss what they would have did or what they would, like, please. And I also feel like Colleen should have took a page out of Raven's book and just been like, you know, we ain't really that, like, and just kind of basically shut it down, because Raven, like I said, was not giving Bartise any compliments in return or anything like that. And I feel like that's how you should be. But I feel like Colleen was like, oh yeah, you're definitely my type and I would definitely go for you. And girl, why are you telling this man that? You know that's what he was looking for you to say. But then once again, we get Cole telling Colleen how he is not basically attracted to Zenab. And I feel like, so this is where my confusion comes in, because I feel like, for me, just from my point of view, if I see a man and he's not typically like the type that I would go for, but he is still attractive, he's still attractive. So I'm attracted to him because he's still attractive. I feel like he trying to act like she ugly or something, like she is a very beautiful woman. So I don't understand why he is making it seem like it's so hard for him to be physically attracted to her. Like, that is confusing to me. I don't get it. Somebody is not your type, but they still mad cute. So what's the problem? We also get in this episode SK and Raven, they have a little date, and then she says that she is falling in love with him, and they kiss. Like, they kiss. And that's the kind of like interaction that I've been waiting to see from them. And I get it, they was taking their time and stuff like that. But it was nice to see, and I felt like in that moment, like, okay, like they are starting to feel more comfortable with each other. Like, they were a little bit more like touchy-feely, and I was like, okay. So then we get Nancy and Bartise talking about Raven again, and I'm just like, my Lord, like, please, this girl should probably move into y'all's apartment at this point, because like she is just always being talked about. But he says basically that he is worried that like their connection will fizzle out. And in my opinion, I feel like he said that because it has already started to fizzle. I feel like once he saw Raven, their connection started to fizzle, because he is more so focused on the looks of it all. And I get it. You have to be attracted to somebody. I understand that part. But I feel like Nancy is a pretty girl too. So I don't understand these men. And it's like the person is attractive enough for you to have sex with them, but not for you to like be in a marriage or long-term relationship with them. Like, I'm confused about that. We also get in this episode Cole and Zenab talking about, I guess she asked him to rate, this must have been off camera, she asked him to rate her and he gave her a 9 out of 10. And then she said, is there somebody else that would be a 10 out of 10 or something like that? And he must have said Colleen, and she feels a way about that. And they were having a conversation. And it's like, yes, I'm sure somebody would feel a way about that. But I feel like, why would she even ask him that? Like, it wouldn't even think to me, but like, so do you think somebody else around here is a 10 out of 10? Like, I'm just not gonna ask that. And I don't even know that I would ask a man to like rate me on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm sorry. Ooh. No, but I don't care. I feel like in most cases, a man is gonna lie to you anyway and tell you either you a 10 or you a 9 or something like that, even if they don't think so. So I feel like that really shouldn't matter. But I can understand her feeling away, and I think her asking him about is anybody else a 10 out of 10 really came from her feeling like he feels like Colleen is more attractive than her. But I don't know. I feel like, why put yourself in a situation to get your feelings hurt? Why would you even ask him that? Cole also says to Zenab that he is 100% sure about her and he feels nothing for Colleen and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you lying though. You lying though. We know you lying. You don't feel 100% about her. Stop lying, because you're going around telling everybody that you're not attracted to her, basically. I feel like that's what he's basically trying to say without saying it. So it's like, don't say that you 100% about her and all in with her and all of that stuff when you know you're not. And don't say you don't have any feelings toward Colleen, because we saw you say you are physically in love with her. So it's like, why are you lying, sir? So we also get in this episode, at the end of the episode, the last scene, Matt is pissed because I guess Colleen must have told him about what happened with her conversation with Cole, and he is mad, he is upset, he is feeling away, and I feel like rightfully so. Anybody would feel away if you told your significant other that you basically were like exchanging like what ifs with somebody else, or I don't know, like anybody would feel a way about that. I feel like he is mad, rightfully so. But when he pulled out the bud, I was like, oh no, not bud. Oh, he mad. But yeah, that was the end of this episode. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.